What's up, Bloodstrike warriors? Welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to dominate the battlefield and leave your enemies in the dust, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down advanced movement techniques that will take your gameplay from bad to godlike. Get ready to slide, jump, and dodge your way to victory. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. All right, folks, let's dive into the mechanics that will make you an untouchable force in Bloodstrike. Movement isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about controlling the fight, dodging bullets, and catching your enemies off guard. Let's start with the fundamentals, and then we'll crank it up to advanced tactics. Section 1. Sliding first up. Now, sliding is more than just a fancy way to move. It's a tactical maneuver that can be used to dodge bullets and close distances. To perform a slide, sprint, and then tap the crouch button. Timing is key here. Slide just before entering a firefight to throw off your enemy's aim. You can also use it to quickly duck behind cover if you find yourself under heavy fire. Pro tip: chain your slides to keep moving unpredictably. Use sliding to dodge sniper fire and throw off enemy aim. Remember, sliding isn't just a defensive move, it's an offensive one too. Use it to close the gap on your enemies quickly and take them out before they even know what hit them. Try combining slides with other moves, like jumping, to create a fluid motion that keeps your opponents guessing. Section 2. Strafing. Strafing is another essential movement skill you need to master. In Bloodstrike, standing still makes you an easy target, so always keep moving. Strafing means moving side to side while engaging an enemy. This lateral movement makes it much harder for your opponents to land shots on you, especially in mid-range to close-range fights. Pro tip: when strafing, vary your speed and direction to make it harder for enemies to predict your movements. Use strafing to peek out from cover and quickly shoot before ducking back in. Take it up a notch by strafing while jumping. This combination makes you a harder target and allows you to maintain offensive pressure. Practice strafing in different directions and combining it with shooting to keep your aim sharp while you're on the move. Section 3. The back slide maneuver. Let's talk about a move that can really turn the tables. The backslide. Unlike the forward slide, the backslide is all about catching your opponents off guard. To pull this off, you quickly turn your camera behind you while sliding. This move is perfect for dodging incoming fire or repositioning behind an enemy for a surprise attack. Pro tip: the backslide is great for confusing your enemies. Practice turning your camera quickly to perfect this move and surprise your opponents from unexpected angles. Imagine you're in a heated gunfight and need to reposition. The backslide allows you to slide backward while still facing forward, making it look like you're retreating, only to suddenly change direction and attack. It's all about deception and timing, so practice this move until it becomes second nature. Section 4. Bunny hopping for evasion. Bunny hopping isn't just for old-school shooters. It's alive and well in Bloodstrike. This technique involves jumping repeatedly to maintain momentum and evade enemy fire. Bunny hopping is especially effective when you're out in the open or when you need to quickly close the distance between you and an opponent. Pro tip: use bunny hopping to escape when outnumbered. Combine it with strafing to make yourself an even harder target. The trick with bunny hopping is to time your jumps to maintain speed and avoid being predictable. Don't just spam the jump button. Try to vary your timing and direction. And remember, bunny hopping isn't just about survival. It can also be a powerful offensive tool when closing in for a kill. Section 5. Leveraging verticality. One of the best ways to gain an advantage in Bloodstrike is by using the verticality of the map. Always look for opportunities to get to higher ground. Whether it's a rooftop, ledge, or elevated platform, Higher ground gives you a better view of the battlefield and makes you harder to hit. Use the high ground to scout enemy positions and pick off opponents from a safe distance. Jump from high to low ground to surprise enemies with sudden attacks. But don't just stay up high, use it to your advantage. Jump down on unsuspecting enemies or use ledges to flank opponents. Combining vertical movements with slides and jumps makes you a versatile player who can adapt to any situation. Always be aware of your surroundings and look for ways to use the map's vertical elements to outmaneuver your opponents. Section 6. Movement and map control. Knowing how to move is one thing, but knowing where to move is another. Understanding the map is crucial for effective movement. Each map in BloodStrike has its own layout, with different choke points, high traffic areas, and hiding spots. By learning the map, you can predict where enemies will be, avoid ambushes, and control the flow of the game. Pro tip: spend time in private matches exploring each map. Learn the best routes, hiding spots, and high ground positions to use to your advantage. Map control isn't just about holding a position, it's about controlling the movement of your enemies. Use your knowledge of the map to set up ambushes, cut off escape routes, and force your opponents into unfavorable positions. The better you know the map, the better you can predict and control the flow of the battle. Section 7. Combining movement techniques. Now that you know the basics, it's time to combine everything. Advanced movement is all about chaining techniques together to create fluid, unpredictable motion. Start by practicing each move individually: slide, jump, strafe, and backslide. Once you're comfortable, start combining them. Pro tip: practice combining slides, jumps, and strafes in custom matches. The goal is to move fluidly while keeping your aim steady. For example, slide into a strafe jump to dodge bullets, then quickly backslide to reposition and catch your enemy off guard. The key is to keep your movements unpredictable and your aim steady. The more you practice, the more these moves will become second nature, allowing you to focus on outsmarting and outshooting your opponents. Section 8. Fine-tuning your sensitivity and settings. Advanced movement requires precision, and that means having the right settings. Start by adjusting your sensitivity. You want a setting that allows you to turn quickly without losing control. Too high, and you'll be all over the place. Too low, and you won't be able to keep up with fast-paced action. Experiment with different sensitivity settings until you find one that feels comfortable. Remember, everyone's preferences are different, so find what works best for you. Don't forget about your control layout. Make sure your slide, jump, and crouch buttons are easily accessible, so you can perform moves quickly without fumbling. Fine-tuning your settings will make a big difference in your ability to execute advanced movements smoothly and effectively. And that's it. BloodStrike warriors. With these advanced movement techniques in your arsenal, you're ready to dominate the battlefield. Remember, practice makes perfect, so get out there and start moving. If you found these tips helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more BloodStrike content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you've got any movement tips of your own, and as always, keep moving, keep shooting, and keep dominating. See you in the next video.